everyone, I'm Amanda Salinas. Welcome to Nightcap News. Let's get to your opening shots, the top 5 stories of the day. Shot number 5 changes at the top of the Texas Rangers ball club. Nolan Ryan, the team CEO, announced today he's retiring on October 31st. At a press conference this afternoon, he said it's the right time. Under Nolan's leadership, the organization has enjoyed great success. The Rangers won 2 American League pennants and 2 back-to-back World Series appearances under Nolan. The Hall of Famer leaves the organization in record shape and with record fan attendance at the stadium upgrades. Shot number 4, a warning for next week. More officers on the roads. The national initiative, which begins on Sunday, is part of Operation Safer Driver Week. Police say drivers should expect highly visible enforcement operations. Just to give you an idea, more than 36,000 drivers in the nation are killed every year in accidents caused by unsafe or aggressive driving maneuvers. Shot number 3, the list of TxDOT's top scofflaws is out. It names the state's worst toll violators. Some people owe more than $200,000. On the lower end, someone from Austin just owes over 82 grand. Just. The transportation agency is trying to collect on $27 million in unpaid fines. But if shame is not enough to get people to pay up, officials have a new law to help them get their money. TxDOT can now ban vehicles, impound them, ticket drivers, and potentially block renewed registration. Shot number 2, a new record. The parent company of American Airlines, AMR, is reporting the company just had its most profitable quarter ever. The Fort Worth-based carrier recorded a profit of $530 million, nearly 5 times the profit of a year ago. But after you factor in bankruptcy-related and other special items, that number sits at $289 million. Either way, it is still a big improvement from a year ago when AMR reported a loss of $238 million in the same quarter. AMR chairman and CEO Tom Horton says the news is a big step in the right direction in the company's planned merger with U.S. Airways. Shot number 1, not so merry news for retailers. Experts predict all the bickering and political games on Capitol Hill will have a big impact on the holiday shopping season, a time that is crucial for many stores. The National Retail Federation says that nearly 30% of Americans believe the economic uncertainty caused by the shutdown will affect their end-of-year spending plans. The survey also says money used on gifts this year will be down from a year ago. The Federation says holiday shoppers plan to spend $737 on average. That's $15 less than 2012. Your bonus shot is another reason to head on over to Texas Motor Speedway. Bacon-infused milkshakes are arriving on October 31st, just in time for the Texas 500 NASCAR races. Shake and Bacon Brew will include Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream, bacon syrup, candied bacon, and half a bottle of black lager. Sounds like a lot of calories to me. Whipped cream and a handful of bacon bits top it off. Reports say the meaty sweet will run you about $10, and there will apparently be a non-alcoholic version made with root beer. Shake and Bacon Brew follows the famous footsteps of the Speedway's bacon cotton candy. Those are your opening shots.
You've heard the term dumpster diving, but how about dumpster living? Yes, actually living in a dumpster. That's how one environmental science professor at Houston-Tillotson University in Austin plans to spend his next year, all in the name of raising awareness about wasteful energy consumption.
So this is what's called an 8 cubic yard dumpster, also something with windows and doors.
Dr. Jeff Wilson is sizing up his future home.
You throw things into the dumpster and they just sort of magically disappear, and there's not much thought given to all the processes behind that.
Wilson says that's why the dumpster project is a perfect metaphor to spread the message that less is more.
Through less consumption, in this case 1% the size of the average new American home, you still can have a happy and fulfilling life.
Step 1 in the year-long project is to buy a dumpster and clean it. Then he plans to turn it into a fully functional home, complete with toilet, washing machine, and even Wi-Fi. To better prepare him for this new venture in life, Dr. Wilson sold every personal item he owned for $1 a piece. He only kept what he could fit in a backpack.
Crazy. But I think it's really intriguing, so it's pretty cool. I want to live in it too.
You heard correctly. The students will take turns living in the dumpster when Wilson needs a night or weekend off from the year-long project.
I think it's essential to really being a part of it. You know, how am I going to preach it if I haven't lived it?
Oh yes, it's on my bucket list. I want to live in the dumpster.
Wow, what a teacher. Talking the talk and walking the walk. Happy dumpster living, y'all.
last night, after America had endured 16 days of a shutdown, bill came to the floor at 9:20. The rule was dispensed with, the debate began and was over by 9:56. This could have happened 3 weeks ago.
The United States government is back open. That means it's back to business in our nation's capital, federal offices, and at parks and museums across the country, at least for a while.
Without objection, the motion is agreed to.
Near the stroke of midnight, it was dubbed a done deal. The debt ceiling raised until February 7th. The government funded through January 15th. Just hours later, signs of normality across the country. Many monuments and museums are now open for business. Even the National Zoo's beloved Panda Cam is back up and running.
Welcome back, everybody.
Furloughed workers return back to work.
I'm thrilled, really thrilled. I'm happy just to be back.
Relief. It's been 3 weeks.
Relief the shutdown showdown is over.
Let's be clear, there are no winners here. These last few weeks have inflicted completely unnecessary damage on our economy.
But now Congress has to come up with a broader budget deal by December 13th. The hope that it's not another 11th hour deal.
In the coming days and weeks, we should sit down and pursue a balanced approach to a responsible budget.
That means Congress has to get back to work.
We're going to try and find how we can reach common ground and create a budget process that achieves that, and that's what we're beginning to talk about.
All right, it's time to talk some weather. Meteorologist Kevin Roth, and that's perfection. You could not ask for a prettier day. Blue skies all the way across North Texas, and temperatures which are even better than the pretty sights out there. 71 degrees, nice low dew point, low humidity, feels good, looks good. If we could bottle this up, keep that rolling, we'd have a lot of happy people out there. We will see some changes, but we've got this for a few more days. Temperatures low 70s, some spots still in the upper 60s. Denton currently at 69 degrees. Most of us, though, did reach 70. We'll see that temperature staying for a while. For tonight now, it will get chilly, 53 degrees. Then the clouds start to increase. So what does that mean for tomorrow? We'll talk about that coming up in just a bit.